Minister, ladies and gentlemen, EUCC is dedicated, to say it in simple words, to maintaining healthy seas and attractive coast for both people and the nature. That's the simple but quite overwhelming mission for EUCC. With the quality program of QualityCoast, we like to aim at establishing a worldwide network of coastal communities that share similar values on sustainable development, on nature and biodiversity, cultural heritage and identity, and social responsibility. But at the main time, it should be clear, maintaining high standards in the quality of tourism. QualityCoast has a long history. It has been developed in the EU Interact program by 21 partners from 11 countries. And itself, it was already the result of the development of success indicators of integrated coastal zone management that was programmed with the European Union, starting with the EU recommendation on integrated coastal zone management of 2002. So it's a long story that we are telling, resulting now in this QualityCoast program. QualityCoast provides new ways of cooperation between coastal communities. Communities join a network of like-minded communities and share their experiences and best practices in order to improve sustainability and social responsibility in tourism. The performance in these fields is connected to international tourism marketing through certification under the supervision of an independent international jury, issuing QualityCoast Awards. People are increasingly interested in sustainable issues, also when selecting their holiday destination. Within a few days, it's our conviction, tourism and eco-labels will become features in travel brochures and websites. While the existing blue flag specifically applies to individual beaches and marinas, and travel light and the green key to accommodations, QualityCoast is taking efforts towards sustainability into account in the whole territory of the coastal destination, the town, the small region or island. Participation of local authorities in the QualityCoast program improves their awareness, performance and achievements in an international context. The comparison with other QualityCoast communities provides the community with a good picture of its strengths and its weaknesses. The international assessments and recommendations by the QualityCoast jury provide the local authority with the guidance to be considered of the destination, both externally and internally, and this will help mainstreaming sustainability on local policy and decision making. Our contacts with European travel agents, the QualityCoast destinations in their travel brochures and or websites. QualityCoast that has been identified as the most suitable label for sustainable tourism destinations that currently exist. Therefore, EUCC aims to encourage and intensify the participation of coastal destinations in the QualityCoast program, and therefore we are very happy to invite you here at this ceremony because it's showing your interest and effort and success in this QualityCoast program. Thank you very much.
Ευχαριστούμε τον καθηγητή κ. Johan Vande Lanotte. Στη συνέχεια του προγράμματός μας θα ακολουθήσουν ενημερωτικές ομιλίες για το πρόγραμμα Ακτή Ποιότητας, Addresses and Information on QualityCoast Program. Καλώ το Γενικό Διευθυντή του Οργανισμού EUCC, κ. Albert Salma. Mr. Albert Salma, General Director of EUCC.
I'd like to inform you a little bit more, in addition to the previous speakers, on the contribution that the QualityCoast program is hoping to make to sustainability in coastal tourism. Nations, sustainability issues are being discussed and worked upon in very many ways. And our modern way to describe what sustainable development means in practice is usually through the 3 Ps: the people, planet, and recommendation to member states on integrated coast management. Important under planet topic is the implementation, especially as Cyprus is also an EU member state, of EU environmental policies. And here only a few here mentioned are bathing water quality, the wastewater directive, and climate mitigation and adaptation policies of the EU. Under the planet issue, it's also important to seize local opportunities. Visitors find you. How will you be rewarded for your efforts? That's been the dilemma that we are struggling with, at least that we are facing in the QualityCoast program for years, from the beginning. And that's why we helped destinations actually to collaborate in this program. Because for visitors, it's not so clear which destinations have made sustainability issues and that they actually would like to visit. How would they know which they are? Because for visitors, a holiday is much more than a hotel. A hotel can get a green certificate, Central Life, Green Key, another one. There are blue flags around the shores of the world actually these days. But for people, again, a holiday is more than that. It's a destination as a whole. And people also want reliable information about the destination as a whole. From the beginning, on the basis of 2 things. To match, on the one hand, sustainability issues as they are identified by the participating destinations. On the other, to look at visitor expectations. The set of criteria that's been used and that's still in development represents the spectrum of people, planet, and profit. And they are summarized here in a slightly different way than last year. Last time we had 3 categories, now we have 4 categories. With identity and cultural heritage as a separate, very important category. I won't read all this, you can find it in the QualityCoast brochure. And for each of these 20 indicators, we have developed, again, together with the destinations, indicators to make them operational, to make the criteria measurable. And again, each indicator covers the steps in the policy evaluation cycle. Pressures and impacts are measured through indicators. The state of affairs are measured through indicators, and the policy responses are measured through indicators. And you see here at the right side, slide, an example of indicators that we've developed for the criteria of climate and energy. For this, one of the 20 criteria, you see about 5, and then again, different indicators, and of course you also note what problems and constraints are and what improvements are planned for the next couple of 2 to 5 years. Next. Destinations can apply for the QualityCoast Awards in several ways. An individual municipality can apply, a group of municipalities can apply, from sectors are involved, and in many cases actually, it's forgotten here, also the business sector is represented in the jury. The evaluation of the submissions, the applications, takes place by the jury, or prepared by a secretariat, based upon the relevance and the quality of information. The more information, the better. Of course, there's an optimum, and also really the information provided under the application should be relevant. And then for each of the 20 criteria, it's possible to get 5 points, so maximum 100 points. That's easy to actually calculate the amount of points into a report figure like 50, like 75 points, 75%. So that results in a score of 5.7, which actually is the minimum for award success. So any
scored below 5.7 or 57% is actually out for the award season. This year becoming a very complicated destination, help the local council to make the improvements that are recommended by the QualityCoast jury and to prepare the iteration that has to be done within 2 years. Which includes also a report on improvements. Every 2 years, improvements are actually expected and are to be reported. And, of course, destinations can participate in QualityCoast events that provide opportunities for learning from similar destinations elsewhere, and that can, and sometimes already have, resulted into new project consortia for European projects. Local benefits, some of you may already be aware of. The system provides a way to make some kind of SWOT analysis for your community.
Ευχαριστούμε τον κύριο Άλφρεντ Σάλμαν. Παρακαλώ πως έρθει κοντά μας η Διευθύντρια του Κέντρου Μελετών και Έρευνας ΑΚΤΗ, κυρία Ξένια Λοϊζίδου. Mrs. Xenia Loizidou of ACTIV Project and Research Center Cyprus.